Legal cases against the new FIFA Agent Regulations implemented in January 2023 are currently being heard in national and international courts. This video will explain the legal basis of the case against FIFA and what we have learned from the decisions so far. Agents strongly believe that there are areas of the new regulations that are incoherent to wider areas of European and national law and that they should be deemed invalid and unenforceable. The fundamental legal grounds for the dispute against FIFA refer to competition law, abuse of dominance and reasonableness, proportionality and chance of success. Let's look at each in more detail. For the question of whether FIFA's new regulations breach international competition law, agents and their legal representatives have argued that the regulations facilitate an anti-competitive industry. For example, the commission cap is the biggest contradiction against competition law as it prevents agents conducting their business competitively against other agents. Furthermore, this could also be an illegal restriction of trade and limits the earning potentials of agents. The case against FIFA has also set out to show that the FIFA, as the dominant organization in football, have abused their position. For it to be said that the regulations are an abuse of their position in the football industry, the cases have aimed to argue that the new agent regulations were implemented regardless of the concern of affected stakeholders, are damaging to market competition and to the general well-being of the industry. Additionally, the agent's case is trying to prove that any alleged attempts of FIFA to avoid abuse of dominance, such as the consultation process they conducted with agents as discussed later, were futile. FIFA has implemented the new agent regulations in the hope of achieving an overall improvement to the agent industry and to football in general. This has arisen following widespread criticism of lack of transparency in the agency industry and the significant outflow of money out of the game as clubs pay large commission sums. However, the final legal argument against FIFA aims to successfully show that the new regulations, as they currently are not reasonable, proportionate, nor stand a tangible chance of achieving the solution they are designed for. If courts conclude that the regulations are therefore unlikely to achieve their aims of creating a more transparent and ethical industry, then it is possible that the FIFA regulations will not be upheld. So far, the numerous cases opposing FIFA are gradually ascending through the national and international legal systems. Many proceedings began in national courts such as in the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, and beyond. However, cases are also ongoing and are being heard in courts such as the Court of Arbitration for Sports and European courts. In Germany, the National Court has already passed a significant ruling in favor of the case of football agents. An injunction has been issued by the National Court ordering that the FIFA Football Agent Regulations are not to be implemented or enforced until a final ruling is given by the European Court of Justice. The Dortmund Court agreed with the legal objections that the new regulations undermine the principles of competitiveness in common law. The Netherlands Central Court also acknowledged the need to wait for the decision of the highest European Court before a conclusive and universally binding ruling is given. However, the court demanded that the European Football Agent Association and pro-agent groups pay the legal fees due for the proceedings and denied that an injunction would be a suitable solution in the circumstances. So what is the aim for football agents? Agents are battling against FIFA to protect their profession and ensure that the allegedly unfair and legally problematic regulations that are currently being implemented are deemed to be unenforceable, despite the majority being supportive of appropriate and consistent regulation measures for agents globally. The hope is that under the rulings of international courts, FIFA will be legally ordered to amend the new regulations. The best possible outcome is to find a middle ground compromise that still achieves the enhanced transparency in the agency and football industries, but does not have damaging consequences for the game as a whole and for the livelihoods of working professionals, especially for players. Thank you for watching. We hope you have enjoyed the video and invite you to like and subscribe and to follow the Erkut Academy social media platforms for more information on the legal case against FIFA and other agent education.